Hey there internets, I'm Michael and this is Toucan Play That Game, bringing you another edition of Diaries of a Newbie YouTuber because I'm new to YouTube and I just thought it would be a good idea to record the process of starting this channel and making videos and how I'm getting on with various social medias, etc. So let's first talk about how I am doing on all the various platforms, etc. And then I'll move on to talk a bit about what has happened in the past week for the channel and what will be coming in the next week. So let's start with Facebook. So Facebook, where I've been on Facebook, well, I've had a page on Facebook now for 5 weeks. And I'm only up to 25 likes. So it is kind of disappointing. I mean, that's an average of 5 likes a week. I would really like to see more. I'm hoping that over the next few weeks that will go up, and I'll talk more about that later on in the video. So that's Facebook. Twitter, bit happier with Twitter. So we're 8 weeks now on Twitter. So that's quite a while. We're getting there. You know, we're getting established, if you will. And we're up to 3,482 followers. So that is nice. It is a really good number, but I had hoped that by this point, by today, the number of followers would be 3,500, partly just because that's a nice round number, partly because I'm trying to gain at least 500 followers a week. And this meant that last week was actually kind of slow, at least nowhere near as slow as the week when I was off. It's still like over double, nearly triple, I think, of that. But yeah, I would have liked more. But that's Twitter. YouTube, so kind of a mixed bucket here on YouTube. So the channel has been going 68 days, which is 10 weeks. Oh, and I forgot to say, all these figures are as of the 29th of February. Now, if this wasn't a Diaries video, I would be reshooting the whole lot, or at least doing mix and matching, but this is Diaries, and if you've been following my Diaries, I like to keep it pretty raw so that you can see just the madness of my brain and what happens when I'm not putting in quite as much effort in reshooting and scripting and stuff. But anyway, so yeah, YouTube, 10 weeks as of 29th of February, which is of course leap year. Yay, extra day. So we've done really well on the views in the last week. So that's the good thing on YouTube. We're up to 5,327 views. So I am really pleased with that. You know, we've hit that 5,000 mark. I think that's a landmark achievement, and I'm really pleased to have achieved it so quickly. 10 weeks seems like a good, quick time to have reached that in. And more importantly, it means that we had a really good number of views over the last week. It means we had over 1,000. So I'm really pleased with that. If I could keep to that level, that would be good. Well, obviously, actually, it would be good to do more, but always good to do more. So then, slightly less good news is the subs. So we're up to 345 subscribers, which is good. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with that. That is a good number. It isn't quite as many gained since last week as I would have liked. I would really like to gain 50 a week. I'm not managing that, obviously. But yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. It would have been nice to hit that round 350, the same as with the Twitter followers. But anyway, so yeah, that's where we are with YouTube. We're now, I think we've got 80 videos now up on the channel. So we're definitely getting plenty of content out there, and I hope you're enjoying that content. So yeah, let's move on from the figures. Let's now talk about the channel and what's happened in the last week and going to be happening. So I'm not going to split this in two, I'm just going to talk about each little thing as it comes up. And the most important major thing going on for the channel at the moment is what I'm going to talk about first for a change. I usually do the littler things first, but and that is this game right here, Super Dungeon Explore Forgotten King. Now, if you've been following on social media, you're probably already aware, because I've been posting loads of pictures where I've been playing this, and I've been talking about the fact that you'll have the opportunity to win not just one copy of this, but there is 2 copies up for grabs throughout March 2016. Now, this competition is called Toucan Win that game, and that is of course because this is being Toucan Play that game. I felt it was good to have the play on words of Toucan Win that game, and it means 2 people will be able to win a copy of this game. So one copy will be an open copy that I have been using, and I've been using it a fair amount because I do like the game, and I've been trying to play it as much as possible before it will go away, which seems fair enough to me. So yeah, that's the big news. That will be starting either today or tomorrow, depending on when this video goes up. But it's starting, competition will start running on the 1st of March. There'll be loads of different, well, I think there's 6 different ways of entering, including a daily one. So that'll be really good, and I will be doing future competitions. My plan is to do a Toucan Win that game once every quarter. So this is obviously 3 months into the channel, so that fits nicely. And of course March is the end of the 1st quarter, so we'll probably then have a giveaway December that will nicely tie in for a Christmassy themed one maybe or something. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to see how it goes. I mean, this competition's costing a lot of money because of the game that I've chosen, probably more than anything else. But I am excited about it, and I hope you guys are too. And I do wish everyone best of luck who enters the competition. And there will be more details on how to do that on all the social medias and also in another video. So if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed or followed on any social medias, do so that you don't miss how to enter that competition. So that is big news, Super Dungeon Explore. The next biggest bit of news probably going on for the channel at the moment was, of course, Odin's Ravens. Now, this I did a series of videos on last week, and I was sent this as a review copy. This is my first ever review copy of a game that I have received, and it came from Osprey Games, and I'm ecstatic with those guys for taking a chance on me. So many publishers I've reached out to have no interest in me whatsoever because I'm just not big enough. And it's really hard to get big when people are only interested in the new releases, and I can't afford to go out and buy every new release, plus the reviewers are getting them before they're actually released, so they've already done the videos. You know, it's just really hard to compete when the big channels have the big games, and that's what people want to see. And I was really thankful to Osprey for giving me a chance on this. And unfortunately, that is what they've given me. They've given me this game, and it is a trial. So it's kind of, for them, they're seeing, is it worth sending me any more games? So I have done a lot of pushing on social media and begging of you, the viewers, to go and watch these videos and share the videos, etc., so that they do get a good amount of views, and so that I will get future review copies from Osprey. And hopefully any other publishers watching this, if they're pleased with the performance that I've managed to achieve for Odin's Ravens, they will also consider sending me review copies. So that is a big deal for me. And thank you all who have viewed this and shared it and are helping this channel to proceed and progress and keep going. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is, again, something coming in the future. This is going to be in this week, and it's this game here, Arcadia Quest. So I can't remember, I think it was like 4 weeks ago, one of my game night in reviews was the start of a campaign of Arcadia Quest, and this Thursday night I've scheduled in the next session in the campaign. So that means, of course, that coming either end of this week, beginning of next week, will be another game night in review following our campaign, where I'll just give you a bit of a chat really about where we're getting on with that campaign, who won, what's going on, any exciting things that happened during the game. I would record the game, but of course there's other people playing and I don't want to put them in an awkward position of having to be on the internet. It's one thing me choosing to do this, it's another thing forcing other people to, or making them feel uncomfortable having to say no if I ask or whatever. So is there any other big news going on with the channel? Not really. I mean, admin side, still trying to get some sponsorships, still trying to get on review lists. It's kind of gone a bit quiet on that front. I'm not hearing anything more back from a lot of companies. As I say, the ones I have been hearing back from just aren't interested. I just need to get bigger, and hopefully I can last out this growing stage of the channel to the point where it will make some money so that I can keep going with it, because I'm really enjoying it and I hope you guys are too. So speaking of enjoyment, of course, if you've enjoyed this video, if you're liking seeing someone else struggling to make it at doing videos, or even just having a comparison, or just a brief glimpse into the madness of my mind, please do subscribe, share, etc. All of that and follow on social medias, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And as always, thanks for watching and bye for now.